royal editor Sarah Hewson. Welcome, Sarah. What does the release of this documentary and the Invictus Games themselves, what do they mean to Prince Harry?
Well, the Invictus Games, well, is Prince Harry's baby. This is a deeply personal project for him. And I think the importance has been highlighted with Prince Harry turning up as a surprise at the screening for the Heart of Invictus documentary at a cinema in Chula Vista in San Diego in California. Audiences had no idea that he was going to be there. He got up on stage and introduced the documentary, and then he stayed around afterwards. He took photographs with those in the crowd. He spoke to them all. We understand he'd also wanted to meet veterans while he was in San Diego. And I think for Prince Harry, this is a chance for him to shine a spotlight on the work of Invictus, the games that he founded back in 2014 after he'd attended the Warrior Games in the United States, and influenced by his own service in Afghanistan and having seen the life-changing injuries that so many of his colleagues had received. He decided he was going to do it, and he was going to turn it around in a year, and he has done that. And I think for Prince Harry, this is probably the best thing he has done. This is his greatest legacy, and now he gets to shine a spotlight on the service personnel taking part, but there's also a chance for him to kind of reset relations with the public and remind them of what he does best.
And this is why he's made this documentary then. This is what I have done. This is something that's very close to me. Please like me.
Well, yes, and look, he's executive producer on this. It is made by Archwell Productions, his and Meghan's production company. It is being screened on Netflix. It comes under their $100 million Netflix deal. But I think there is a bigger picture here. It is about Prince Harry focusing on the work that these athletes taking part in the games. Much of it is filmed in last year in The Hague. At the previous Invictus Games was due to be in 2020, delayed because of COVID. It's to look at their stories. It's to look at their recovery and their resilience. But it does also serve to remind people, as I said, about what Prince Harry does. And, you know, his reputation has taken a bashing, hasn't it, after Spare and after Harry and Meghan, the documentary on Netflix. And look, this isn't going to have the same kind of audience numbers as that did, and it's not going to be as controversial, but in PR terms for Prince Harry, when he's looking forward to what he does next, I think this is really important.
So I suppose we ought to find out what's actually in it. What can we expect to see?
Well, we've had the trailer, and there's a bit of Prince Harry there. There's a bit of him talking about just why this is so important and why these athletes are taking part, making their families proud, making their countries proud, proving their own resilience, etc. It is going to focus, though, the aim is not about Harry, and it's a move away from his personal stories and gripes and look at the personal stories of these athletes. So it'll focus on a group of them, talk about what happened to them. It will focus on their training in the build-up to the Games last year at The Hague, and it will also look at the organisers and how they put these games together. We'll have to wait and see just how much Harry there is and how uncontroversial this is. Because if you look at the trailer, it's really heartwarming. It's quite emotional. It certainly tugs at the heartstrings.
Thank you for that, Sarah.